Hey guys, I just woke up. It's International Education Week, day 3, and I have a presentation today in my English class. So I will be wearing traditional outfit, and yeah, I'm just gonna get freshen up now. Hey guys, I am done getting ready. Now I will go downstairs and have my breakfast, and then I'm gonna leave for school. Hey guys, I had my breakfast and now I am just walking to school and it feels so good. I really love the morning air, and yeah, I gotta walk fast now because otherwise I'm gonna be late. Hey guys, so I am in my guitar class now. This is my second class, and after this, I have my English class, and that is the class where I will be giving the presentation. So yeah. International Education Week started from Monday, and this is basically the week where you have to do presentations or different activities to represent your country and your culture. And as an exchange student, it is required from my program to make one presentation. But I have a goal of doing 50, 50, and I have done 37 already, but I still need 30 more to go to achieve my goal. So let's get started. Welcome, which in Bengali means Shagutum. These are the topics we're going to talk about. Is there anything in particular that you probably want to talk a little bit more about?
Is that Bangladesh?
That's the map of Bangladesh. Yeah.
Well, how do you pronounce it?
Bangladesh. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Okay, this is the national anthem of Bangladesh, which I'm gonna play.
চুল বিছায় চৌবতে মূলে নদী ফুলে ফুলে মাতর মুখের বাণী আমার কানে লাগে সুধার মতো করি হায় হায় রে মাতর মুখের বাণী আমার কানে লাগে সুধার মতো মাতর বদন খানি মরির বলে আমি নয়ন ওমা আমি নয়ন জলে ভাসি সোনা গান আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি
Okay, that was the national anthem. Yeah.
In Bangladesh, this is the same thing for like America. You have to put on like gang stuff.
So in Bangladesh, what we do is we keep our hands in a fist and we stand straight. Okay, location. Bangladesh to the east of India on the Bay of Bengal is a South Asian country marked by lush greenery and many waterways. The area of Bangladesh is 57,321 miles square, but is the 8th most populous country in the world. Bangladesh has a population of about 180 million people. So the area is basically almost the same as Illinois. And Illinois has 12 million people, and Bangladesh has 180. Okay, natural beauty. So Bangladesh has the biggest sandy sea beach of the world, which is called Cox's Bazar, at the same time as the biggest mangrove forest of the world, where Royal Bengal tiger can be found, and that's the only place in the world where you can see Royal Bengal tiger. And Bangladesh has also many different kinds of hill tracts. It's a riverine country, so it's surrounded by different rivers, especially the town I live in, that's basically in middle of different rivers. And so if I want to go to the capital, I have to cross the river. And here I have a video, which is... Oh,
What are mangroves?
the fruits.
The mangrove forest?
Oh man, that's called Sundarban, and that's basically a forest.
Oh.
And it's a forest where different kind of trees can be found, which are very rare to find anywhere else in the world.
ever been to them?
Yeah, I've been to all of them.
Do they actually have like lions running? Tigers running around.
Not roaming around. The picture that you saw in the video, that was of the mangrove forest.
So they just in there.
Well, yeah, there are people who go there to take photographs of the tiger.
Have you seen them before?
Yeah, I went to Sundarban. I saw them before. So there's a safe area where you can go, and the tigers will be on the other side of the world. And if you stay on this side of the world, you can see the tigers roaming around.
So like the tiger won't come.
No, it's a secure place, so they cannot come.
So you haven't like encountered one in the wild before?
What?
You haven't like seen one just like in the wild before?
Not in the wild. No, I'm not that. Okay. Bangladesh and India are the only two countries of the world where there are 6 seasons. Our seasons are summer, autumn, late autumn, winter, spring, and monsoon. Monsoon as in rainy season. So each of our season lasts for 2 months. And yeah.
What does late autumn look like, and what's the main difference between autumn and late autumn?
So autumn is when the trees will start to change color, and you know the things that you see here basically in fall that will occur. And then late autumn is when all the rice fields gets golden, and the sky is filled with cumulus clouds, and it's really windy, and the riverside has a special kind of flower that is called kashfu. All national things. This is the map. Bangladesh has 8 divisions.
I was just wondering, you guys ever get snow?
No, we don't. This is the national flag. Our winter is like,
I was gonna ask, how cold does it get?
yeah, I was about to answer that without you asking it. So it gets like, the least temperature is probably 5 degrees Celsius.
Where's that? So that's like 40 degrees or something?
Yeah. That's the national flower, Shapla in Bengali, and in English it translates to water lily. That's the national symbol. That's the national animal, Royal Bengal tiger. This is the national tree, which is mango tree. Now Bangladesh has many different kinds of mangoes, and so they differ in texture, flavor, and colors too. That's the national bird of Bangladesh, which is called doel in Bengali, and in English it translates to magpie. That's one of the historical places. This is our national fish. As I mentioned before, Bangladesh is a riverine country, so there are like hundreds of different kinds of fish, and they are very distinct in their flavor. This is our national fish because the sweet water in Bangladesh and India, these are the only places where hilsa fish can be found. And hilsa fish is usually imported in many different places of the world, like America, Australia, etc. That's our currency. It's called taka. This is our national fruit, which is jackfruit in English and kathal in Bengali. Language. So the language we speak in is called Bengali. There was a language movement in 1952 where a lot of Bengali people gave their life to make sure that they can speak in their mother tongue. I don't know if y'all would know it, but Bangladesh and Pakistan used to be the same country before, and then Pakistan right now was the West Bengal, and our Bangladesh was the East Bengal. And so there were a lot of conflicts, which I don't want to get into right now, but yeah, there was a language movement, and a lot of students died in a rally to protect their mother tongue. And so Bengali are the only people in the world who gave their life for their mother tongue. And if you search up in Google, you'll see Bengali is actually the sweetest language of the world, and Spanish and Dutch comes in second and third. Politics. Now, I don't really know much about politics. All I can say is Bangladesh is a parliamentary representative country. And yeah, so our prime minister is the main leader of the country. This is the most interesting part. Different parts of culture, food, clothing, festivals, art. Let's start with food. So, most foods in Bangladesh are really spicy, so food here is kind of like really bland for me. But I guess within 1 week of me coming here, my host parents took me for spice shopping, and then we got a lot of spices, and I have a specific place in my house where I keep all my spices. And my host mom cannot eat spicy food, so whenever I cook something, I don't make it too spicy, and I pour some for her in a bowl, and then whatever is left, I take all the spice and keep shaking it in bottles because my host dad can handle spicy food. But starting with this is called Panta Ilish, which is something we eat on the first day of the Bengali year, or Pohela Boishakh. That is April 14th for us. And yeah, I showed you guys the national fish before, which is the hilsha fish. This is hilsha fish fried on top of soaked rice. They soak it for overnight. And then there are different kind of mashes and decorating with a lot of green chilies. And believe me or not, there are some people who would actually this many green chilies raw with just the meal. This is called puchka. That's my favorite street food. I get really excited when I talk about it because I miss it a lot. There was a time when I was so obsessed with it that I would eat it every single day, and I had jaundice, and I was in bed rest for 2 months. I couldn't go to school. Yeah.
What is jaundice?
That's a liver infection.
Oh damn.
So the SDGT for females are supposed to be 33, and mine became 2,587. And still, after I recovered from jaundice, the first thing I ate was puchka. This is chicken biryani, which is a very famous traditional meal. It is something we share with India as well, because India was also the part of the same subcontinent at some point. And so it's basically made with rice and chicken. This is called khichdi, and it is a meal prepared with different kind of lentils and rice. This is something people eat a lot when it's raining. Like, I'm not saying that they don't eat it when it's not raining, but like when it's raining, they get a different urge of eating it. It's like, oh, it's raining outside, let's cook khichdi. I don't know why. Okay, this is samosa. This is again something we share with the Indian culture. And yeah, it's just samosa. That's actually a dessert. So that is called pitha. And so basically, this type of pithas are made in late autumn, which is Hemonto for us. And that time, rice is harvested, and using the new rice, people make rice flour, and using that, they make different kinds of pithas like that. Now there are hundreds of different types of pithas. If you ever visit Bangladeshi village area, you will see like when it's winter, that's all they eat for their snacks and breakfast, like different kinds of pithas. There's a festival called Pithapuli, and if you go there, you can taste different kinds of pithas. And yeah. Any questions? Okay. Clothing. So, if you saw me on Monday, you would have noticed I was wearing this. Oops.
Uh-oh.
I was wearing this thingy, and it's called sari. And the thing I'm wearing right now is called a salwar kameez, which is this one right here. And yeah, that is called a Punjabi and pajama, and these are the traditional outfits for male and female in Bangladesh. And now I'm gonna talk about wedding, which is something that might appear really shocking to some of you, but Bangladeshi wedding is okay. People go all out on weddings, and it lasts for like 1 week, and they have different festivals in each of the single days of the week. And yeah, people at least invite like in the main wedding ceremony, people at least invite 300 people, and that's the least. And I have attended many weddings of the director's daughters of my school, because they were the students of my mom, and they invited like 1,500 to 2,000 people in their wedding. And they go all out with food as well. As I showed you, Bangladesh has many different kinds of foods that represents our culture. And so there are like at least 20 to 25 kind of different meals prepared, and you can eat as much as you want. Nobody's gonna stop you. These are the stuff people usually wear in weddings. So a lot of jewelry, a lot of heavy costumes. So I remember just last year or the year before, I went to my cousin's wedding, and the lehenga she was wearing was 20 kg heavy.
Is that's like big? That's like how many pounds? You said kg.
How many pounds?
In kilograms? Let's see.
Probably 30 or something.
Let's see.
Pounds.
Kilograms. Alright, hang on. How many kilograms?
20.
It's like 45 pounds.
What is
pounds in Fahrenheit?
That's nearly as much as full plate armor.
As the
That's-
height system. Everybody else uses metric system. We use.
And yeah, then let's talk about festivals. Bangladesh has different kind of people from different religion, and so we have a lot of festivals that we celebrate. The first one right here is Pohela Boishakh, and which I mentioned before is the first day of the Bengali year. And the picture you're seeing is basically of a rally. So people make different artistic features like this, the one you're seeing in the pictures, and they go on a rally, taking the artistic stuff that they have made with them. And yeah, it's basically a way of celebrating the first day of the Bengali year. So the first day of the Bengali year is something everyone from different religion celebrates, and it's called a Sharbojanin Utsav, which basically means a festival for everyone. This one right here is a picture of Durga Puja. It's a puja from the Hindu religion, and it's basically their biggest puja. This is the third picture you see here is minority people celebrating Pohela Boishakh in their own way. So Bangladesh has a lot of different kind of minority people like Chakma, Marma, Garo, Hmong, etc. And they have their own way and their own rituals that they follow on the day of Pohela Boishakh. And in the pictures you can see they're decorating a plate with different kind of flowers, and then they are letting go of that plate in a river or a pond, whatever it is. This right here is a mosque in the city I grew up in. I was there for like 10 years, and then I moved in a different city. But this mosque is really pretty, and it can contain 2,000 people or something. But then on the day of Eid, it gets so filled that like people need to come out and pray outside. And yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to go to this mosque to pray, and I would go with him, and I would I would kind of sit on his back when he's doing that sajda. And yeah, I was the only female present there, so that was kind of fun. Okay, different kinds of art. Bangladesh has many different ways of celebrating and just enjoying with people in different occasions. One of the main ways are dancing, singing, poetry, arts, etc. And Yeah, I'm gonna play a video for y'all, and the dance you see is classical Bangladeshi dance, but the music you hear will not be classical Bangladeshi music, but I found this was a good quality video of the Bangladeshi classical dance. So,
ফাগুনের মোহনায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙিন বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙিন বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় ও মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যের তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় ও মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যের তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় কোন চেনা দেশের তরে তোর সাথে এইতে পান করে তোর মনের প্রজাপতি নাচি নাচি ঘুরি 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 উড়ি উড়ে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙিন বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনের মোহনায়
okay, any questions about the video?
I've just got here. Can you kind of give me a little rundown of what we're doing?
Okay, yeah. So International Education Week started from Monday, and this is basically the week where basically students from different country represent their culture, and we do different presentations and activities, and it is required from my program to do as many presentations as I can during this week, and the minimum is one, but this is actually my 38th presentation.
Wait, so where did you get
What?
your 38th presentation?
Yeah. So I gave presentation in all my classes, and I went to my host families, neighbors, their friends. I did a lot of Zoom. Then I applied henna in a lot of people's hand, and I talked about Bangladesh during that time. So that was more of a personal presentation. But I have henna with me right now. If any of you want, I can do it for you.
Oh, I want to go.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Then
Hang on, not yet. Make sure we're still listening, okay?
okay. Then we have tourism.
Hey guys. Hey. I know it's exciting. I still need y'all listening to the presentation, okay?
Yeah, we have tourism, and Bangladesh has a lot of different places to visit that you saw in the video. But these are my personal What is favorite? But these are my personal favorites. The first one you see is the picture of the Cox's Bazar Sea Beach, which is the biggest sandy sea beach of the world. Now, see, this is not the biggest sea beach, but this is the biggest sandy sea beach. So it has a lot of white sand. This right here is a picture of Zaplong, which is a place in the Silla division. And now you're gonna hear a childhood story of mine, which I have been saying in all of the presentations. So when I was a kid, I went to this like cousin's tour with my cousins, obviously. But we reached there, and it was pretty late. When we reached there, the boating time was finished. So the boats that you see here right now, they were here. Yeah, they were right here, and we were on this side. And the other side has a lot of different waterfalls, and so we wanted to make it to the other side anyhow. And so what we did was we swam the river, and we went to the other side. The river isn't that deep. It's like 20 feet to 25 feet. But that time it had like a crazy like high speed current. And so I started swimming, and I was in grade 2 back then. Okay, I was a little kid, and I was swimming, wearing my flip-flops. So the current took my flip-flops away, and then I had to walk barefooted the rest of the time. And my mom still doesn't know about that. Okay, then we have Bichanakandi, which is another place in the Sylhet division, and this is also a place I went with my cousins, and this was so fun. My cousins is like really into gardening, and she's like the oldest of us all, and she decided that she would take some of the stones to her house to decorate her garden, because the stones are really pretty. They're in different colors like blue, red, green, orange, whatever color you can think of. And so we were basically in a different city. The city we live in is Borishal, and this is Sylhet. So we went there just for a summer vacation. And we go there, my cousin collects 10 kg amount of rock to bring it back to a different city. And so we basically couldn't do much shopping just because all of us had to carry the rocks she collected from this area. This is also a place in Sri Mongol. That was probably my most favorite tour ever, because first of all it was with my cousins, and then we did all this fun stuff which my mom still doesn't know about. But this is called Sri Mongol, and so basically this is a mountain filled with like tea leaves, and tea leaves is harvested here. And just in case you didn't know, Bangladesh is the second country which produces the most amount of tea leaves. India is the first. So basically from India and Bangladesh and China, all the tea that you drink is imported in different places. Okay, let's do something fun now. I'm gonna try to teach you all these few words or sentences that I have on the slide. If you repeat after me. So good morning in Bangladesh translates to Shuprabhat.
Shuprabhat.
Shuprabhat. How are you in Bengali translates to Apni Kemon Achen.
Apni kemon achen?
Good job. Okay. See you later in Bangla translates to Pore Dekha Hobe. Pore Dekha Hobe. That was so good. Okay. Now, I have a few things that I brought from Bangladesh with me to show you all during the International Education Week presentation. And so, yeah, I will be doing that right now. Apparently, food doesn't last in the luggage for 40 hours of flight. But this is the Bangladeshi flag, like the exact measurement. This is called Pakha, and this is something that people in the village area used to use when there was a lot of load shedding. I mean, now it has decreased a lot in the village area, but like when there were a lot of load sheddings, people had to come up with something to make sure they're not sweating a lot. So this was the solution. So you basically spin it and wind is produced, and this is kind of fun to do if anybody want to try. Okay, you can do it and then pass it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, this is something we decorate our dining table with, and we basically keep it, this is bamboo made, and we basically keep it over our dining table, and we put whatever there is on top of that.
It's like a placemat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But made with bamboo.
That's cool.
This is a clay pot. Now, Bangladesh has a very rich tradition of pottery, and so basically it is done generation after generation culturally. And so it's like if the father who used to do pottery passes away, then the son will take over the business. And that's how this tradition has been kept going for like hundreds of years, and it still exists. This is breakable. Oops, I think I just broke it. But this is breakable, and so it was really hard to bring it from Bangladesh, and I was in the flight for like 40 hours. So what I did was I wrapped it around different kind of clothes, and it was pretty good, but just now I broke it.
Oh no.
Now this is a traditional Bengali instrument. It's called flute, and I'm pretty sure you have heard about it. I mean, people here play it too, but ours look kind of different. Ours is wooden and it's decorated with different colors. This is something we share between India and Bangladesh again. Okay, so I cannot, like, I can play it, but whatever it will sound like won't be beautiful. So, yeah. Okay, then this is something really, really funny. So when we got recruited, like 22 of us from Bangladesh got recruited for the YES program, and they gave all of us the Bangladeshi flag and this. This is called a gamcha. This is what many people use instead of a towel. And so basically, it is something people in the rural area use mostly. Since there are a lot of people who like take a shower or like swim in pond or rivers.
So the YES program is like a program where you guys just come to America?
Okay, so the YES program translates to Youth Exchange and Study Program, and it's basically something that you have to get selected for. There were 4 selection rounds, and if you get through all of the 4 selection rounds, then you get selected for the program, and then you get different kind of training sessions and orientations, and then finally you travel to the US, and it is a fully funded scholarship, and so the US Department of State are the one who's basically fund this program, and for each of the exchange student, more than like $33,000 are spent by the US Department of State.
Was how much kids are 22?
26,000
26,000 kids?
dollars, 22 kids.
Right, that's what I was.
Yeah.
Wait, so are those other kids? Are they?
So they're
all
scattered
over?
like all over US. I have like we definitely know each other, and we have been to different orientations together. And there's a friend of mine who is in Appleton. They are in Ohio, Minnesota, Iowa, New York, California, basically all over US. Okay, and like the thing I'm wearing on my forehead is called teeth, and it is something Indian and Bangladeshi women wear just like as a part of makeup. I have plenty over here. If somebody wants, I can give it to you. But nevertheless, I think that was it for my presentation. I still have henna. Whoever wants to do it, I will come to you one after one. And thank you so much for being attentive.
Hello. It gives a blessing. Matthew.
I've never
Can you
seen
ask
henna.
her? Can you ask her about it, Matthew?
Does it
It's a blended leaf. So you basically apply it and you keep it for a while, and then you wash it up, and there is a brown stain that stays for your hand for like 4 to 1 week, like 4 to 7 days. Like it depends on how long you keep it.
I thought it was like kind of liquid ink.
Give me $20, I'll slap Donovan. Anthony, I'm not a gangbanger. I am not you. You gonna give me $20 to lose my life? What type of bet is that? What type of bet is that? $20 to lose your life. Matthew. Wait, be careful, be careful. And don't bump into them.